Hi guys, I'm Jess Nunez. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be on how to blend your eyeshadow. I'm so excited to share this video with you guys. Let me tell you guys a little bit what I'm wearing on my skin right now. I'm wearing the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and I think I've said on my channel I don't like it, but I'm still using it because I bought it. It's a good foundation, I just don't like it separates really badly on my nose. It's sitting on my skin pretty good right now, and it's really good on camera. Like, the camera picks it up super nice. I really like it, but I just don't like it all the time. For concealer, I'm using Shape Tape. On my lips, I am wearing, it's a lippy pencil from ColourPop, and it's Tootsie. For lipstick, I'm wearing a Malibu from Kylie Cosmetics. For bronzer, I'm wearing Park Avenue Princess. For blush, I'm wearing again Cheeky Booger. And then for highlight, can you guys see that highlight? My nose highlight? Girl, yes. Okay, so I'm wearing Anastasia Beverly Hills times Nicole Guerrero. Honestly, I feel like I should have used Forever Young because it's a cool tone highlighter and I'm wearing a cool tone lip. But I actually wore 143. It was like calling my name, and a little bit of Glow Getter on top of 143. And that's my cat back there. He's joining the show today. We are going to be talking all about how to blend, how to get an Instagram flawless seamless blend, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to walk you through it, and this is not like the only way. This is how I process it in my mind. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to tell you all my little tricks and brain thoughts. It took me a really long time to say, like, yes, I can blend, I can blend, I can blend. This is not the only way you can do it, but it's my way, and if my way helps you, yay. Let's get started. I've been loving Shape Tape for eye primer, concealer in general. I really love as eye primer. Let me show you guys my palette, which I'm going to be working with. It's a little dirty, don't judge her. She actually smells like alcohol because I like to drench my shadows in alcohol. That way I'm making sure that they're sanitized. Most of these, if not all of these, are MAC shadows, except the two in the middle. They're Makeup Forever. Actually, the black might be Urban Decay. This is a disclaimer for you guys. I'm really bad about organizing my thoughts. Follow along, and with a little bit of editing, I think I can get it together for you guys. Write down notes if you need to. Let's get in this, okay? And my eyes naturally crease because I have like that hooded eye right down the center here. So I'm gonna grab my little beauty blender, crease. I would also recommend to do your brows before your shadow. I'm going to do my Morphe M521, and I'm going to grab a brow bone color. I'm going to use Blank Type from MAC Cosmetics. If your primer is creasing, just get in there and reblend. It's okay. So just put it in your brow bone. And make sure it's just in this area. I'm just using the tip and pressing it on. As I press, I kind of swish away. Press and swish. I like to hold my brush more so in the middle to have more control of this part, and then I just lightly sweep it over. Now my next color, I'm going to be using Soft Brown from MAC Cosmetics, my Morphe 505 brush, and this will be for transition. I like to place the transition color always where your eye creases, but slightly above. I'm gonna slowly start moving my brush in circular motions, trying not to move the brush anywhere but this area right here. And then slowly, I'm moving it all around the eye. Remember, you guys, that the transition can be wherever you want to place it, as far as going all the way into the eye or coming out. I'm just going to place it right above my crease, and I'm just going to leave it in this area right here. So we're going to continue to blend. So slowly you'll see that the product will distribute. Because I didn't set my eye, this shadow is actually a lot more pigmented than it would be if you were to set your eye, which is why I like not setting my eye with translucent powder and just leaving it like that. But it does take a little bit more blending than normal, so don't get discouraged if you see a mark or a line. Just keep blending. Trust me, blending is the most time-consuming part of your makeup routine, except for maybe your brows. The brow bone product will help make that seamless blend between your eyebrow, the transition color. For me, it really works for my brush to kind of be coming up to my eye because I'm blending like this. But if you need to work up from up here, go ahead and do so. So just make sure that you're comfortable with the angle that you're coming into your eye, because that also will define how you're placing your eyeshadow. Now I'm going to take a medium-sized brush. The black one is obviously a little bit more fluffy and a lot bigger in width, and the white one is clearly pointed and a little bit smaller in width. So I'm going to use the white one. Okay, so this is a Morphe brush, but I hate that the thing rubs off, so there's no number. I'm literally spinning it, you guys. There's no number. I'm sorry, but it's just called a pointed blending brush. I'm going to go ahead and grab Espresso from MAC Cosmetics, and now I'm doing my crease. Find where the indentation is, pat the color in there. Once you have placement, you're going to slowly, in circular motions or back and forth, whatever you prefer. Sometimes I even like to push it in so there's no fallout this way. The closer you grab the brush towards the bristles is the more pressure that you're going to have, so you're going to have more control. But if you move away, you're going to almost be forced to blend very, very lightly. And in order to have a seamless, perfect, flawless eyeshadow, it's all about control of your brush. As you can see, brush size does matter. You start getting smaller towards the corners of your eye. So this is Brun. So I have two brushes right here that I can use. If I don't want such a smoky eye, I would go use the white one, and if I want a really deep smoky eye, I will definitely use the black one. And I'm going to use my MAC 221 brush, and now I'm going to do my outer corner. My outer corner is going to be by my eyelashes, and I'm going to pat that in first to make sure the shadow is grabbing onto the primer. So if you guys can see, I'm patting it in and then slowly working it into the crease color. Now I'm going to blend inward. Also, just fill in some areas where you want it to be a little bit darker. Grab my transition brush, go into my transition eyeshadow, and I'm going to bring it in all the way. And this is a really good trick to do so that your eyeshadow colors come back to peek through each one of the other colors that's laying on top. With my crease color, bringing it in more to the center of my eye. I like to go over every color after I blend them all. I'll just repeat until I'm happy with how dark or how pigmented my eye looks. For the bottom of my eye, it's the same process, but backward. I actually start with the darkest shadow, and then I grab my Morphe G28, and this is just a definer brush. I like to come from underneath and follow my little lashes, and then come to the end of my eye and kind of connect it with the eyeshadow right there, and then that'll make my eye look almond. I don't like to come all the way in because I already have small eyes as it is, and I have hooded eyes as it is. So what I like to do is almost go to the center of my eye ever so lightly. I stop right there. Once I get to my inner corner, no more. And this does tickle. I'm warning you guys now. So if it tickles, I would say just push in the color first and then blend. I'm gonna grab this little one that I was telling you guys about. This is the Morphe M506 brush, and I'm gonna go in with our crease color and I'm gonna blend out that line that I just created. Okay, I like to blend right over that color. My middle color, I do bring it in a little bit towards the beginning so that way it doesn't look too weird. You're just leaving that part all skin, so I make sure that they're gradually fading into each other. I feel like this video turned into how to place your eyeshadow, but honestly I think it all goes hand in hand. You want to keep that line really dark, but you also want it to fade down. Make sure that you're blending those colors together and also away from each other. I like to grab a fluffy brush, a flat-sided fluffy brush. So if you can see, it's kind of pinched in the middle. Do you see that dent right there? That means it's pinched in the middle to make the brush a little bit more flat, like that. So it's fluffy, but it's flat. It's not rounded like a blending brush. So what I do with this one is I grab my transition color and I go nuts. I naturally have this creasing where my under eye is. We're gonna use makeup to get all of that situated. I use this fluffy brush. This is the Morphe G13. I'm using the transition color to cover that area. Go ahead and place that shadow where I told you that I was gonna leave skin, but I did it so that the transition color sits there. I don't like it to be too dark because then you're contouring the eye to make it smaller, and I already have a small eye. And then I'm gonna connect it over here where the transition is going. Also, you guys, when you are doing this, you want to make sure that you are using the proper side, because once the top of your brush hits that dark color, you don't want to flip it and then let it touch the bottom side. So make sure that you're using the right side when you are blending. And then I just grab the brush that I brush away my setting powder with. I blend the eyeshadow from my eyeshadow to my concealer. This palette, when I used it in my last video, it was so good. I'm gonna use the corner shadow right here, and this is called Lust in Time. To use this shadow with a flat shader brush, and this one's from MAC 239. Oh wow, this is really pretty. I like to press the shadow into my lid space and then blend above it on the edge of it. Now you are going to get a little bit of fallout. Grab your brush that you take away your setting powder with, and with the bristles you're going to basically push the pigment up and out. If you push it in, if you go like this, then the pigment is going to rub into your skin. If you push it upward, it'll kind of flick it out. With a pencil brush, this is the Morphe M431 brush, and I'm gonna use the color Zero Clue, which is this one right here. I like this because it's cool tone. This one looks more of a cool blue silver undertone. They look better when wet, and they will work better when wet. With this one, I like to come in this way and push the color into the corner and push out. I'm pulling it out. So to finish off the look, what I did was I popped on some lashes, and these are the New Bonsum Dragon Lee Minis. I like these a lot. They're so cute. They're really full. I would say they're wispy, but they're really full. And then I used Senna, I think this is called Senna, eye pencil and eye opener, and it's a really pretty creamy color. You guys know I don't like white eyeliners on my waterline because my eye is not completely white. It's a little bit off-white. As long as it has a tint to it and it's not completely white, I really like it in my waterline. And this is pretty much it for my video. Although this video is on how to blend your eyeshadow, I feel like it low-key turned into where to place your eyeshadow. So I feel like it goes hand in hand, so don't worry about it. But if you guys like this video and this video helped you out, and if you learned something from me in this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please give it a like. It would really help out my channel, and that's how you can support me and my channel, and I would really appreciate it. So don't forget to give it a like. Comment down below on videos that you would like to see. Let me know what you guys need help in. I would love to share that with you for my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more beauty videos and vlogs as well, just many more videos in general. Thank you guys for allowing me to be on your screen again, and I'll see you in my next video.